you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti, and you can find my information in the description box below. In this video, I am going to do an energy update that's going to cover a couple of days from March 17th through March 20th, including the Virgo full moon. And I'm going to have an energy reading for you as well. So I'm calling this week of energy, or this couple of days of energy anyway, spiritual maintenance, right? Spiritual maintenance. So think about the things that we maintain, right? We should be maintaining our bodies. We maintain our car. We maintain our home. We need to maintain our spiritual life as well, right? Being consistent with our spiritual hygiene, our spiritual practices. So let's talk about the astrology. On March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, we have Mercury sextile Uranus. And this is a transit that could bring in some unexpected good news, like a dream or a goal suddenly manifesting. This is a good day for psychic development and social interactions as well. Keep an open mind, but don't let your brains fall out, right? On March 18th, the Virgo full moon is exact. This is also called the worm moon. Farmers would see earthworms appearing at this time, which meant the soil was moist and fertile, ready for planting seeds, right? So that's interesting. But the full moon is exact at 12:17 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The full moon is an opposition between the Pisces sun and the Virgo moon, making us more aware of the balance between our physical and spiritual selves. So again, about these spiritual practices, the things that we do to keep our energy in alignment, right? Or this could be about the lack thereof, right? Maybe you've been slipping up on your spiritual practices, on your spiritual hygiene, and as a result of that, you've suffered psychic attacks, you've suffered just the things that come along with being in a lower vibration, right? So full moons are a time of culmination, awareness, and manifestation, right? Illuminating things. We also know that full moons are emotional and extroverted as well, typically involving other people. With this energy in Virgo, this full moon in Virgo, we're assessing our patterns, our habits, and our routines from a higher perspective, Pisces, right? A lot of the downloads will be reference to what we need to know and what we need to do. So we'll be getting practical guidance as well as spiritual guidance, and it's going to be our task, if you will, to integrate these two energies. This moon is in hard aspect to rebel Uranus, whom is being squared by Mars and Venus, the cosmic lovers. So expect the unexpected when it comes to relationship matters, matters of the heart. Something will manifest or break up and shake up to change or liberate you from something or someone, right? Full moons are about endings. Mars is in hard aspect to Neptune, ruled Pisces, which could bring in some frustration and confusion as things shift. So practice extreme self-care, take your time, manage your temper. Pluto is in harmony with this moon, which speaks to these transformations being inevitable, but for your highest good. So start making small changes. You guys know I'm a big fan of using time blocks and breaking things up into smaller pieces. By the yard, it's hard, but inch by inch, anything is a cinch. Virgo is a very practical, pragmatic energy. So write things down, create a plan, create a strategy, and then act on that strategy. And Virgo is a mutable sign, so don't be afraid to make adjustments as you go along, as you see fit. Virgo energy is also about purification, right? So this could be a time where you are looking at your life, looking at the things that you do, the intention behind the things that you do, and deciding whether or not they serve you in a positive way. Also on March 18th, Venus is sextile Chiron So this could make people feel insecure about their body or their beauty. This is typically referred to as the unpretty transit. This is just a transit though, and it will pass. So use this energy to examine your feelings regarding your self-worth and your relationship with yourself, not how other people perceive you. Also on March 18th, the sun is going to sextile Pluto. So this transit boosts our determination and motivation. Some people may demonstrate obsession with someone or something. Your powers of persuasion are strong. You could use this energy to get shit done. On March 19th, we have Venus square Uranus. When Uranus is in challenging aspect, expect the unexpected. Intimate relationships will be challenged with this energy. Rocky connections may split, and people will test your patience. Those in solid relationships will ultimately get stronger with this challenge, and there could be some great makeup sex too, right? Perhaps you're more open to sexual exploration. Wow. On March 20th, we have the sun moving into Aries, which is the spring equinox, the astrological new year, the celebration of Ostara. I always like this time of year for setting intentions, right? Your quote unquote New Year intentions. So if you missed this new year, which a lot of people did, right, as far as setting intentions, because it just kind of blended together, right? Anyway, this could be a time where you could set intentions again for the year, for the astrological new year. So take that if it resonates with you. So let's get into the energy reading. So the channeled song is So Done by Alicia Keys and Khalid. And I really feel like this song definitely represents the energy of the Virgo full moon for sure, right? But it speaks to authenticity, right? I'm living the way that I want. So listen to that song. I'll link it in the description box below. From the Angel Answers Oracle, we have It's Up to You, Look for a Sign, Forgiveness, and No. And at the bottom of that deck, we have There's Something Better. From the Triggers and Towers, we have Lack of Self-Worth and Weak, and They Are Being Watched. From the Self-Love and Empowerment deck, we have I Am Sexy, I Am Thriving, All Is Well, and I Am Safe. The spirit animal is Wolf. The crystal is Moss Agate. And the angel number is 1528. The audacity of you wanting to live the way that you want. I feel like this, They Are Being Watched is actually them watching you, right? Them watching you be sexy, them watching you thrive, and knowing that your dreams are protected. Maybe at one time you were weak. Maybe at one time you did demonstrate a lack of self-worth. But with this Virgo full moon energy and the energy of this week, perhaps that cycle is closing out. With It's Up to You here from the Angel Answers and No, which by the way, this deck has two No cards in it. One has an exclamation point. I cannot say that word, y'all. Explanation point at the end. Whenever I see that No card, it always says to me, hell no, right? That's like no, hell no. So I feel like this is giving me the energy of judgment, right? Perhaps you have been receptive to the judgment and the opinions of others. I especially get that energy with the angel here that's holding the lightning, right? I feel like you're finally understanding who you are and that you don't have to take any shit from anybody. Another message too I want to share with you is when it comes to like awakening and ascension, despite the order of the chakras, I feel that it's important for the heart chakra to be opened and healed first. The root chakra is important too, but the heart is the bridge from the physical to the spiritual energies that encompass who you are. So I feel like this bridge needs to be repaired first for energy to flow properly. Again, that's just my spiritual opinion, but I just get that energy because if you notice, some of the angels are covering their heart. This energy definitely needs to be intact when we're on our awakening and ascension journey, as intact as it could possibly be. That will determine the rate at which we ascend. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, the sacral chakra does rule the emotional body, but the heart, I feel, stabilizes this energy in like a symbiotic relationship that embodies who you are, that contributes to your authenticity, right? And with 1528 here, this is a number about authenticity. When you're fake, you're also weak. You demonstrate a lack of self-worth, right? Because you're a people pleaser. You just do what everybody feels like you should do. You don't think for yourself. Other people are essentially running your life. You're so concerned with what other people see and what other people are watching, creating illusions, right? But it's up to you and only you to know who you are, to know that you're sexy, to know that you're thriving, and again, to say no to energies that don't align with who you are. I did a reel on my yoga Instagram, Yogi Nefertiti. Check that out. And it was just about, haters trying to throw stuff at you. You got to be quick with it, right? You can't let anybody take your shine, period. 1528 is again about doing what you want to do, doing you regardless of what anybody thinks, and maintaining a positive attitude, especially when it comes to any adjustments or changes that are occurring in your life as a result of this newfound sense of self, or as a result of you clearing out energies that are blocking you from who you really are, right? When you make changes to your life, it trickles into every area of your life, your finances, your relationships, your mindset. So for some of you, this is about career. This is about advancing your career and your income, earning abilities. We know that Virgo is all about the business, right? So start that new business. All that you need will be supplied to you in divine right timing with 1528 showing up here so you can successfully serve your life purpose and fulfill your destiny. 1528 also speaks to spiritual practices, spiritual maintenance like meditation, practicing gratitude, and having the courage to live your life based on your truths and values. That is a spiritual practice. Now, wolf spirit here represents intuition and courage, trusting your instincts. I feel like instincts comes from the solar plexus and heart chakra energies, not the mind, right? We'll get logical insights, of course, but when it comes to making decisions and doing things without hesitation, I feel like that is solar plexus and heart chakra. Wolf also says that since you're keeping it real, you expect everyone that's close to you to do the same. Any deception is considered a threat to your territory, a threat to your boundaries. So it's up to you to protect your energy. You are wise with wolf on your side. Wolf spirit also supports you in your strategies for plans and business. Moss agate is a heart chakra stone that is also great for business endeavors, new beginnings in business, and like wolf, it will also help you with planning and strategy. Moss agate purifies and stabilizes the emotional body, which, as I mentioned, is so important when it comes to making decisions, trusting your gut instinct, doing things without hesitation. How do you feel? Act on that feeling. Don't get in your head, right? Moss agate is also about optimism, which reminds you that if you want a better life, because there is something better, then you have to be willing to be authentic. A better life is an authentic life. When it comes to forgiveness being here, moss agate will help you to release those deep-seated fears that are blocking you from being who you really are. Your sexy, thriving, beautiful self. It'll help you to feel safe in being who you are. So let them watch, right? That's the message I'm getting. Let them watch. Let them be hungry for you like wolves. But protect your energy. Continue working, continue planning, continue staying consistent with your spiritual practices, your spiritual hygiene. Stay on that grind and take care of yourself. All right? So I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.